All right, so today we're back. It's another scorcher. I'll show you the progress we have. Got the first portion of the roof put up. I built these in sections. It's gonna all be 9 feet 4 inches. Let me shut the generator off here. So I put 3 pieces together. And these will all fasten quite heavily together. I have little 1/2-inch bolts that will bolt these to the next piece on the top. You can see here where I left off. We'll drill that out. We'll screw a couple screws in it just to anchor it together. And we'll drill it out and bolt that down. That way they will stay together nicely. Now the outside, the last one, you make sure you turn it so that we have that smooth surface on the outside. You don't want to have the inside channel like on the second one, or you'll need to run a piece of channel like this, so you have a smooth end. Even doing that though, I wouldn't have anything to really bolt down on. I can maybe cheat and go through the cutouts, get 3 of them possibly. But this way, if you have that turned out the proper way, we can just drill out both sides or both pieces, bolt them together. Put the base together a while, the bottom layer of the plywood. The reason I'm doing that at this point is it really makes the trailer a lot more solid. So when I'm working up on the roof, I certainly ain't going to go up on top of the roof until we have the sides fully mounted and all the roof on as well, so that way it can hold the weight. So we're going to pass up the plywood to this section. Well, pass up, I'm by myself, so I'm going to slide it up. And for that, I believe I may put just a piece of channel up there just to help stiffen that first piece. So, you know, if it's taking any extra weight sliding the plywood up, it won't be an issue. But then I will take it off so I can mount that the way I had explained. We did box out our wheel wells here. I used 2x12s. I have those cut in there. Now the metal that we bend is going to come out. I'll show you it on the other side here. This little thing is saving my life. This tent over the porch part makes for a nice little workbench still here, cutting all the plywood. So you can see over on this side how we box those in. Now I'm going to get some tin bent, tuck that in there, mount it to this edge here and here, and then mount it to the beam down below. So it's going to take probably a few pieces of metal bent proper to make it work out so that it's fully waterproof. I was thinking maybe getting that spray on liner type stuff once I have it in, to kind of close off any gaps that I might have in the metal. You know, the old infomercial stuff. So this is what we're looking like. I got to cut out the window box. Wondering, well, how exactly do you put plywood up by yourself without ruining it? So I have this little farm jack. Works out perfectly. Has about a 3/8 inch tooth on the front end here. It's exactly what we're using as our measurement on the bottom. It's going to stick down 3/8 of an inch further than the 2x that's on there as the outside beam. So again, it's not a concern about hitting anything if I lower the trailer down, because we have those wings underneath here that stick down further than that as well. All right, so Now inside the trailer, that's going to get boxed off with some plywood as well. So you won't see the wheels, obviously. That would not be ideal. And it'll be a nice solid kick plate if we're working in here. Now I plan on manufacturing some tables, shelving that will go over top of that, and you won't even notice that. Our first shelf is just going to be a little higher. But that way, that's enclosed. I might be able to make a little storage area that would hold something like the farm jack or whatever, in case we ever get a flat tire traveling. So that's where we are right now. I'm going to continue putting up the plywood. We're going to try to have all the OSB up today and the ceiling on. So looking forward to getting to work inside, but we still have a few days. We're going to have, once I get this on, I'm going to go over and get my metal. We have a little Amish place in the region that sells all type of metal roofing. You can't beat it for price. I think it's like $2.39 a linear foot. So, an 8-foot piece isn't costing you more than $20. So we'll put a little starting strip at the bottom, and then we'll run the metal straight up to a J channel.